Kakyoin! Kakyoin! It got his eyes!
Oh, Kakyoin, one of the most memorable cast members within the Stardust Crusaders. He certainly garnered a fine and memorable reputation within the Jojo community. But alas, all great things must come to an end. But no, let's rewrite history, let's flip the script and revive our MILF Hunter, Kakyoin, into Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. Okay, now that we have all that settled out, primarily we need to figure out how we're going to undo Kakyoin's unfortunate end. And funny enough, I already was one step ahead. Within my first What If Caesar was in Part 3 video, I incidentally already wrote out a way that Kakyoin would survive. By the way, check the video link down below. While I enjoy that alternate outcome, I personally feel like we should leave an option where Caesar isn't alive in said timeline, and that this case Kakyoin would simply black out and was treated afterwards. Who knows, maybe treated with German signs funded by the Speedwagon Foundation. But let's add an extra detail to this. Kakyoin should have like this massive huge scar on his abdomen, kind of like Luffy from One Piece. Hey, what can I say? I just started watching the show. Nevertheless, with that resolved, we need to figure out what role he's going to play within Part 4. It's safe to say he'll work similarly to Jotaro, where Kakyoin will sort of be an older brother figure to the gang and Morio. There's multiple ways he could possibly be introduced. One popular idea is for Kakyoin to replace the generic Speedwagon agent that meets Jotaro secretly in person. That's cool and does work, but I kinda want to be somewhat original. Instead, let's have him come aboard the ship with Old Joseph during the Red Hot Chili Pepper arc. And with this, I'm sure there's potentially could be some witty dialogue exchanges between Akiyasu, Old Joseph, and Kakyoin. Who knows, perhaps Kakyoin could have worked as the other guard in the situation where Akiyasu has to find out which one is the culprit. Also, speaking of Red Hot Chili Pepper, what about stand battles? What can and will change? Well, one fight that comes to mind is the Rat stand battle. Makes sense considering he possesses incredible range. In addition, it would be pretty cool to see Herfont Green to possess that Eugene kid, you know, give him a taste of his own medicine. Though I guess in my case, that fight occurs much earlier than where Kakyoin would come into our story. And lastly, he'd probably help trap Kira during the last fight, similarly to Dio. Well, when I say trap, I'm speaking in quotations, of course. But no, you guys don't care about some rat that could beat Jotaro, and you probably don't even care about Kira. You guys want to see the best of Kakyoin, the peak of his opportunity. Okay, without further ado, let's get started.
時の癖をね、自分で気づいてない。
誰？聞いてるのよ。お金だったらあげないわよ。すぐ出て行きなさい。
強盗に見えますか?
Okay, pause right there. Kakyoin is engulfed with tremendous fury. But hold up, how does he know what's going on? The answer? He was hired by Jotaro to secretly keep watch of Josuke's home in case of any future attacks, similar to the earlier incident with Angelo. Nevertheless, with what's happening, Kakyoin rushes to break through the window. In a moment's notice, he summons Hierophant Green and performs... This time, no one can deflect the Emerald Splash. The enemy stand user is blasted outside the estate, and upon further inspection by Kakyoin, the enemy left the scene in a hurry. With Tomoko passed out due to the overwhelming amount of chaotic action, Kakyoin, being the responsible gentleman, leaves her to rest and moves in pursuit of Josuke, knowing that his head is what the enemy wants. Afterwards, everything somewhat proceeds as originally intended to. He eventually would meet up with Josuke and company, but once Josuke is captured, Kakyoin would immediately hot-tail the enemy stand user. Before going though, he scolds and shames Yuya. I think it'd be great to add a inspirational speech, because these two actually do have very similar problems that they need to resolve. A big portion of Kakyoin's character arc in Part 3 was overcoming his fear of facing Dio. This was resolved when he stands against him and the world. And again, the similarities between these two characters is extremely high. Both of them don't need to help. It's not really any of their business. It's not their problem. They could have just left and nothing would have happened to them. My point is, I really want a dope speech from Kakyoin that inspires Yuya to go on and fight. And yeah, everything else would play out normally after that little alteration I made. All in all, after the heated events within Diamond is Unbreakable, Kakyoin begins to hook up with Josuke's mom. I know that sounds really weird. And as a result, he decides not to leave Morio, unlike Joseph and Jotaro at the end. He becomes sort of an ambassador between Morio and the Speedwagon Foundation, and from that day on, Kakyoin goes down in history as the ultimate Jojo MILF Slayer.